Aikido for self-defense. Aikido is good for self-defense. Its first principle is not to be there. So either don't be there. If you are there, get out of it. If you can't get out of it, don't be there. So he is now going to take a blow at me. And I'm not there. That's the first principle. Now obviously he would come around again for more, but we'll take that as the first little bit of not being there. Now we'll put a technique to this. We'll allow an overhead strike, a side strike, a punch, and the punch, a low punch. So he's not going to tell me which, he's just going to go for it. And of course we would follow up in real life. This is the Aikido bit. So there we have some practical applications of the techniques. Now we don't have a beginner come in and expect them to do that or anything like it. And there is a certain artificiality in what we're doing, but it should be indicative of the possibility of adapting techniques. So we might start the practice. Thus, we just meet like this, and we take him to the ground. Or he might come showman with the other arm, in which case we meet it like that, and take it to the ground. Showman is an overhead blow straight forward. He might come in with a ski, which is a straight out the way, down, and yokomen is the side strike towards the neck. So that's a basic technique. Now I will give him similar attacks. He will do Ikkyo against Menuchi. Menuchi is a strike, is a strike to the face, like that. It's sort of like an uppercut, but it's a stylized strike. I shall do yokumen, the strike to the neck. A ski, which is a thrust. I can't say that was the most beginner's technique for reasons which are too long to explain. And we'll try another ski and see something a bit more so there you have dojo technique. It can be adapted. There are other factors in this as well. One of these factors is, in the real world, distance. So, if we're having an argument, and I can't get out of it, I can't just walk away, the distance is about the width of one of these mats. So, out there, he can't reach me. But if he comes within that distance, then I have to be ready with something, conventional technique. So at the distance, I mean, he may, if he comes with a kick, it doesn't matter, but he's still got to come closer. Breakfall could be a little bit more unpleasant. Now, just a strike of some description. Okay, so the distance matters. I mean, if somebody's rushing in at you, let's pretend this shoe is a bottle, and I'm rushing in at him. I'll get you. Oh, my shoe. You get the idea that he needs to get the appropriate distance. And this sensitivity, hello. So we know that you know, in the street it may not be like a duel. I mean, there may be that element to it at first, as some sort of malarkey and a bit of sort of ape-like behaviour. The thing is not to let them get too close. Well, Aikido gives you a very good awareness of distance. Now, of course, something he may want to do is to grab me and then strike me. So, ideally, I'm very much against being grabbed. I'll try to get you. Okay, so obviously, if we end up grabbing someone and then clubbing them, really the Aikidoka, you could say, has failed from that point of view. So, ideally, awareness of the situation means that when I go to grab, he's already there. If he's dopey and I've caught him, we still have an answer. What we can't do is give you a self-defense course. What we can do is teach you Aikido, and then you will practice techniques like this without the shoe or whatever at your own pace, basically, and you will build up muscle memory, and you know, just general awareness, and that will help should you end up in a self-defense situation. So this is why Aikido is good for self-defense.